Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. This is my final day of vocal readings from Book 16, Tribe by Sebastian Junger. I know what coming back to America from a war zone is like because I've done it so many times. First, there's a kind of shock at the level of comfort and affluence that we enjoy. But that's followed by the dismal realization that we live in a society that is basically at war with itself. People speak with incredible contempt about, depending on their views, the rich, the poor, the educated, the foreign-born, the president, or the entire U.S. government. It's a level of contempt that is usually reserved for enemies in wartime, except that now it's applied to our fellow citizens. The most alarming rhetoric comes out of the dispute between liberals and conservatives, and it's a dangerous waste of time because they're both right. The ultimate betrayal of tribe isn't acting competitively. That should be encouraged. But predicating your power on the excommunication of others from the group. That is exactly what politicians of both parties try to do when they spew venomous rhetoric about their rivals. That is exactly what media figures do when they go beyond criticism of their fellow citizens and openly revile them. Acting in a tribal way simply means being willing to make a substantive sacrifice for your community, be that your neighborhood, your workplace, or your entire country. Obviously, you don't need to be a Navy SEAL in order to do that. Every so often, I intend to take a step out of the genre that I typically focus on, as I did with Book 16, Sebastian Junger's Tribe. I find it not only intriguing, but also enriching to read about experiences that are incredibly distinct from my own, expressed with patterns of thought that are also unique from those that I typically read from. I've chosen Book 17. It's Thich Nhat Hanh's Touching Peace, Practicing the Art of Mindful Living. And I will plan on sharing my first vocal readings of this book here tomorrow.